Hey guys, Wells Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. We are picking up exactly where we left off, and we have a raid. They're attacking immediately. It looks like it is 2 guys with melee weapons. Okay, fair enough. So they're attacking immediately. So we need to draft everybody. I hate to wake you guys up, but it's got to be done. And presumably they're going to come up around this way. So let's say Blackjack, we'll put you right here. Ace, we'll put you right here. And Seeds, we're going to put you over here. And we'll let them get a move on over here. All right, so it looks like they're actually going to come up around this way. That's fine. We can reposition. Blackjack here. Ace here. Seeds inside. We'll make them come to us. I think this is good. We've got pretty good cover here. You know what maybe I should do? Let's do this instead. And Seeds, you'll come over here. So we'll be able to shoot at them. Wow, good shot, Blackjack. They're taking some hits. Seeds, go attack him. Ace took a little bit of a hit there. Blackjack. There we go. We got them. They're dead. All right, so Forbid, are they both dead? Yeah, they're both dead. So we do want to strip them. Well, actually, this guy's already naked. Fine. You guys are all... Oh, you're all undrafted. Ace, rest until healed. Seeds, rest until healed. Okay. So we're good. We'll deal with cleaning it up in the morning. But for now, I want my folks to get some rest. And actually, Blackjack, before you go to bed, well, yeah, you're already in bed now. That's fine. Okay. So, raid taken care of. We have a mad animal, a boomalope. Lovely. They explode. That's unfortunate. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on it. It's going to attack anything it sees. I'm hopefully it will stop being mad before, No, he's... Oh, boy. Okay. So, the other thing we should do, this is a thing, right? We should go assign, and Blackjack and Ace, I want to set them to attack. So, when confronted with an animal or something that causes problems, we're going to essentially... Oh, man. That's a terrible place, because when it dies, it's gonna explode. Which means it's gonna light all this stuff on fire. Everyone's fully healed, though, so that's okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna draft these guys and put them here. And then we'll get Ace to come over, draft you, put you here. And I want you to fire at that boomalope until it's dead. You also... Okay, there we go. So now, undo, and I want you to put out the fire. There we go. Wanted to do it in a controlled way, because eventually it was just going to bleed out and die, and that same thing would have happened, but we may not have had everyone standing by to take care of it. So that was probably the best way to handle it. I mean... When a boomalope goes mad in your camp, and you don't really have the ability to just stay inside forever, you know, sometimes that's the best you can do. How are we doing on clothes? We should look at these bills. Really? We haven't done, like, any of this stuff yet? I'm kind of surprised. What are you making right now? Pants. So why? I guess the order here doesn't really matter, because he's doing pants first, or maybe it has to do with the fact that like you need certain materials that I didn't have before. I don't know. whatever. We should probably make a chess table, like over here. Not right there. That's not what I said. I said right there. So I'll make a little chess table for Joy. Ace is going to keep researching. Soon we'll have the ability to make the mechanical research table, which will be much better. We'll let Ace build the chess table. Something else for a little bit of joy for the colonists, I think is a wise decision. And we don't have any beds yet, but that's fine. These will be bedrooms, but they're not there yet. And I think that's perfectly okay, because the thing is, there's no reason to put beds in there until we actually have colonists. And when we get new colonists, they'll either end up in the prisoner's bed or the hospital beds first, which will give us time to make proper beds. So I think that'll be okay. How's our research coming? It's getting there. It'll be better once we have the electronic advanced research table. And looks like our freezer is still staying at a low temperature, so that's good. Yeah, no complaints. Everything's going pretty smoothly. It'll be once we get defenses up. Once we get some defenses built, I'll be feeling really good about this colony and kind of where it's at. We're going to want to get a wall here. We're going to want to wall this off. I think we're going to put walls going all the way down here and all the way over here, which is going to be a lot of space, but it'll also give us a lot of room where we can essentially turn this whole thing, like we can make one kill box essentially like right here. So that'll be good for us. Blackjack's just going to cook meals. And then he's going to start, I think he's stone cutting, actually. Making granite chunks. This is great. That's really good. And Seeds is gathering wood. So things are happening. All right. We're slowly progressing to the point where we'll be able to, get some decent stuff going. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. A little bit of progress. Colonies in one piece. So, while this is all happening, let's think a little bit about our kill box, right? So, I think what we'll probably do is draw like... Oh, can I not? Maybe there's a limit to how far I can... Yeah, it's just a limit to how far I can drag a line. So, like right here, we'll have, a wall. We'll just drag it like so, right? And then right about here, I think. Actually, right about here. We'll say this is going to end up being a wall. And this will end up being a wall. This is probably something that we'll tear down, right? And then we'll say, microelectronics finished. Sweet. So... we're going to go back to research, and we're going to research gun turrets. But I want to go production. I want to go high-tech research bench and throw one of those right here. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel that. We're going to deconstruct this. And we're going to end up building... Yep, there we go. And then we're going to build in its place the high-tech research table right there. And we'll reinstall that here instead. And what that will allow me to do is make another stonecutter's table right here, which I think is actually a wise decision because we need lots and lots and lots of granite so as to make enough to make our granite walls, which are going to be which are going to be our defenses. And honestly, we're going to need a lot of them because this is a huge area to cover, which is kind of a downside, but at the same time, I think it'll be well worth it. And then let's just kind of plan right here, right? We'll say this is all going to get walled off as well. And then up here, we'll probably put a wall there, a wall like so. And then we'll have like a kill box of some sort, you know, like this. Right? And we'll say right here is kind of our entrance to everything. So it'll come... actually, we probably want that to be a single entrance. So we'll just kind of put these plans down. We can remove that. There we go. We can just kind of put those down, let them, you know, just to kind of sketch out how we're going to plan that stuff. Psychic drone. Every colonist of the male gender is going to suffer pain. That's unfortunate. That's all right. Let's look at our research. How fast are gun turrets going? Much faster. Much, much, much faster. That's great. That's great. How are our power needs? How's that doing? Batteries are draining. We may need to make some more batteries. So why don't we do that? And we'll probably need to make some more of these guys as well. I hate to just like shift these up one, but we may end up having to do that as well. Or we'll just connect some other stuff to the grid. That might be an option too. We'll see. Anyway, back to planning. So we're going to say like right about here. Maybe make it a little smaller. Like 13. Yeah, no, let's go like 15 by 15, right? So this will be our actual kill box right there. So then we want to kind of funnel the enemies to over here is what we're thinking. Because we want them to come through that kill box. Mad animal, what are you? A squirrel. Okay. Squirrel, you're gonna die. That's fine. Ace! Kill it. Haul the squirrel first. Go haul the squirrel, put it away, so we can turn it into food, and then go rest up. Yeah, get all healed up. Good, good, good. Okay, so anyway, this is going to be our kill box. So we're going to kind of funnel these enemies into a single point here. And then that'll be essentially the plan, right? And that'll be relatively tough for them. So we'll draw like another line like so. And this will be the only main entrance into the colony. The only one without any real doors. And we'll put turrets and all that kind of good stuff in there. All this stuff is going to have to be hauled. Because it's in the way. Realistically, all that stuff's going to have to be hauled too. Rainy thunderstorm, not super worried about that. Okay, where did that fall? Over here. Deconstruct those. I'll take those components and things. Components, steel, whatever we get from that. I'm good with it. But we got kind of a plan here for our kill box and our defenses, which I think should work. We're going to have one kill box here, one kill box here. And that should keep us pretty safe. This is going to have, this building right here is probably going to have to be deconstructed though. At least that's what I'm thinking. We'll find out. But we'll go like 3 thick walls. Which is going to be kind of brutal, to be honest, but also necessary. Refugee chased. Herb World pimp. Dude, you shouldn't have been a pimp. I'm sorry. I got bigger fish to fry. I don't like taking colonists when you can't see their stats beforehand. Because if he chases me, like, he'll join, but what if he's just totally useless? You know? And I don't think there's a way to, like, kick them out of the colony. I wish there was. But I don't think there's a way to just kill... I mean, I suppose you could, like, accidentally kill them off, but then people get attached to them. Yeah. I don't know. Either way, things are happening. We're making granite. We're making clothes. It's all good. We got plenty of food. We are going to be getting into winter here pretty soon, so hunting is going to become very important in the near future. Speaking of which, we should probably say these turkeys, hunt them. Get them turned into food. We want to make sure, with winter coming, we want to make absolutely certain that we're going to have, enough food to last us. And turkeys will give us a decent amount of food. And then we're hauling, all this stuff too. I wish Blackjack would get a little bit closer. Manhunter pack of foxes. How many? 3. Okay. That's really bad. They're gonna come charging. Oh, they're gonna come charging very quickly. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go, you guys, draft. Let's pop into here for the minute. Let's just stay inside. They're gonna run around the camp and they're gonna do stuff and will my warg? It looks like they're not interested in my warg. Oh, they are a little interested in my warg. Okay, so animals? Manage areas. Animal area 1. Zone area. Expand allow area. Animal area 1. That's going to be right in here. Okay, so animals, you are now assigned to animal area 1. So I want you to get inside. And we're just going to try and let these foxes run away. We dealt with some manhunter foxes last time, and they nearly wrecked my entire colony. I think there were more of them at the time. But what we should probably do, right, is if we'll pause this for a sec. And if there's none, like, really close, we'll pop out real quick. Take a quick shot. Get back inside. Yep, you're good. Now they know we're in here. Okay. We're going to try and kind of like micromanage these foxes a little bit. Get your shot. Come inside. All right, there's one down. Ace. Yeah, run at me. All right. Oh, 2 down. Yo, Seeds, where you going, buddy? You're drafted. Get in here. Are they all down? I think they're all down. Okay, cool. So you guys are all undrafted now. Yeah, that actually worked out pretty well. We survived, no injuries, or maybe no major injuries. Blackjack, I think, may have gotten like a minor scratch, but not much. Seeds. You know what? Prioritize hunting that fox before it recovers and comes back. You can worry about butchering the rest of it later. Blackjack's moving a bit slow, though. He seems fine. Might be because we're not on full speed, so it just seems slower. I don't know. Either way, it's all good. That actually worked out really well. We hid inside, we popped out to take pot shots, and then yeah, that was definitely the way to handle it. That was the smart way of doing it. The rain is real, though. Like, it's raining like crazy. Got a little bit of damage to a couple buildings, but Ace will repair that no problem during the night shift. I love how we kind of have, like, a night shift. Oh, also, you are no longer restricted to Animal Area 1. You can now go wherever you want, Warg. And speaking of which, how's your training progressing? Not so well. Who is my handler? A couple people. Toxic fallout. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. The struggle. The struggle is so real. This is what ruined our last colony because it went on for way too long and we just completely ran out of food. Like, we have a fair amount of food right now, but not nearly enough. So that stuff needs to be hauled. Like, honestly, hauling, cleaning, this stuff needs to be harvested right now. Anything that can be harvested needs to be harvested. And we need everyone prioritizing that or hunting over cooking. Also, we need to go zones, expand roof area. We need a roof between that building, and then we need a roof. Well, first we need to go structure walls. Let's just build a couple of walls like that. And then we go zones, expand roof area, right? We want to make sure that these areas right here are under a roof so they can get around. And that needs to happen like ASAP. Where are you going? Hunting the turkey. Okay. You know what? That's acceptable. Because that's going to be food. And before too long, everything on the map is going to be dead. So we need this to happen. And this stuff is going to be... Oh, for real? Okay, guys. Go fight the fire. Blackjack is... It's like 1 billion degrees in here, unfortunately. So hold that open. Yeah, get the fire put out. Get outside. Let this place cool down. It's going to start dropping in temperature now really quickly. And honestly, as much as I hate to say it, like, well, no, it's fine. You guys will be okay. Like, I need you doing things. I need you harvesting these crops, hauling them. Like, we need to get as much food as we possibly can in, like, the shortest amount of time ever. Because this toxic fallout could really... I mean, if it's as bad as it was last time, we're going to be completely screwed. So, that actually reminds me. Right now, I'm sorry, but bed rest comes secondary. Seeds is fully healed. Good. Blackjack, once you wake up, like, you better be done. No, you know what? And growing, don't bother growing. Just haul. Just haul. We're just, in fact, we're going to go to these and we're going to say, don't allow sowing right now. Just harvest everything that's there, get it inside, get it somewhere safe, and worry about the less. Also, orders, don't chop wood. Get this food to safety, because what happened last time is we all starved to death because all of our food went bad or was destroyed before we had a chance to save it from the toxic fallout. Like, that is what completely ruined us last time. And then once this stuff is inside, then, and only then, well, and then build the roofs, and then basically just stay inside as much as you possibly can. There we go. We got roofs going up. So whenever they're under a roof, they're not going to be, you know, hurting at all. There we go. So then what we need to do is go zones allowed. Actually, we need to go restrict, manage areas, new area, rename, toxic fallout safe. Okay. And then we'll go expand allow area, toxic fallout safe. You're fine. Honestly, in any of the buildings, you'll be fine there. You'll be fine to here, in there. Here. In those areas, you're fine. You should be okay here. And then that's basically it. Yeah, but we're not going to restrict him to that yet. Not until the food's inside. The food is the priority. Solar flare. Okay. Man. This is like everything that could... No, hold on. Right now, I'm sorry, guys. I hate to say it, but right now, joy time is not a thing. You get a lunch break, and that is it. No, no, no. Hall rice. Like, that needs to get done. Like, it's for our own survival. I know it's going to make some of you sad and angry and mad and all that kind of stuff, but... like, if we don't, it's just going to end horribly, and we're all going to die. So, where are you going now? Now you're hauling that stuff. Okay. So, I take it this is full. So, what we will do... I mean, honestly, that should be enough food. Like, it really should. So, at this point, we go restrict. We restrict them all to toxic fallout area. Animals. Manage areas. New area. Oh, just kidding. New animal area. Rename. Toxic fallout animals. And then we go zone. Animal area. Wait. Toxic fallout animals. Basically the same as everyone else. You're allowed to wander around all you want. Just don't go anywhere where there's not a roof. That's basically what it comes down to. You can go everywhere else. And we go animals, toxic fallout animals. Okay. So they should all be staying away from toxic fallout. We should look. How bad is the toxic buildup? Initial. Okay, so it's actually not bad. And we have a ton of food. Like, a lot of food. So, hopefully, we'll be okay to do this without getting, like, destroyed. And I can't do anything as far as cooking goes until our power comes back, unfortunately. But we're in the middle of a solar flare, so that's not happening right now, which is fine. Hey, power's back. So, we're going to change this to do forever. That way, Seeds at least has something to do. And now we basically just watch as the toxic fallout kills literally everything on the map. Which is going to be unfortunate, but... I mean, this is what killed our last colony. What can we do, you know? We've already dealt with this once. Last time it took, I think, two episodes, I think? I think it started in one episode, it lasted for the entirety of another episode until like the last couple minutes, and by the third episode, that was the end of our colony. So, hopefully this time, A, it doesn't last quite as long, and B, we're a little bit more prepared because we're handling it, you know, immediately instead of handling it after we realize that it's gonna last a lot longer than we had initially thought. I think we have the food supplies. I mean, we only have 3 colonists as well. And before, I think we had like 6 or 7. I think we had 6. So that also means that our food supplies are going to last a lot longer than they did before as well. So that's good for us. Everyone should be on... Yeah, everyone's on toxic fallout area. Why were you wandering over here? That's not an allowed area, Ace. What? Why? Oh, because they can't. Because there's no way to access their bedroom. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. They can. If they walk from here to here to access their bedrooms, that's okay. It'll be fine. But Ace is going to get some research done. We're going to get some building blocks made. We're going to get some clothes made. We're going to get a lot of meals made. That's pretty much going to be the plan. Guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode. My friends, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hopefully this toxic fallout turns out better than the last one. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.